My wife Sarah and I were supposed to grow old together. At least that's what I thought for 15 years. We had our home, our routines, our shared jokes that nobody else understood. We were a team. Then, one evening, I saw a text on her phone that shattered everything. It was from a coworker, a guy I'd met a few times at company parties. But the message wasn't about work. It was filled with heart emojis and inside jokes that were clearly not for me. It was a gut punch. Suddenly, all the late nights at the office, the hushed phone calls, and the new, secretive smile she had when texting made a terrible kind of sense. I confronted her that same night. The denial came first, then the excuses. She said it was nothing, just a friend. But as I pushed, the truth slowly unraveled. It wasn't physical, she insisted, but it was an emotional affair. They shared their dreams, their fears, their daily frustrations. He was the one she turned to, not me. He was getting the version of my wife that I had fallen in love with, while I was left with a polite, distant roommate. Hearing her admit, it felt like a betrayal deeper than any physical act. She had given away her heart, the part of her that was supposed to be mine. The days that followed were a blur of confusion and pain. I felt like a ghost in my own home. Every corner held a memory that was now tainted. Our wedding photo on the wall seemed to mock me. The future I had so clearly pictured us on a porch swing, grandkids running in the yard, evaporated. It was replaced by an empty, terrifying void. How could I have been so blind? I replayed every moment, every conversation, searching for clues I must have missed. The loneliness was crushing. It felt like I wasn't just losing my wife. I was losing my best friend, my confidant, and the entire life we had built. I moved into the guest room, needing space to breathe, to think. We tried counseling, but the sessions were tense and unproductive. She was sorry, she said, but the emotional connection with the other man was a drug she couldn't quit. And I realized I couldn't live like that, constantly wondering if I was her first choice or just her backup plan. I couldn't compete with a fantasy. The trust was gone, and without trust, what did we have left? It was the hardest decision of my life, but I knew I had to let go. I had to choose myself. Walking away from a 15-year marriage is like learning to walk again. It's disorienting and painful.
Oh.
There are good days and there are days when the grief hits me like a wave. But slowly, I'm starting to rebuild. I'm rediscovering who I am outside of that relationship. It's a long road, and I know there will be more challenges. But for the first time in a long time, I feel a flicker of hope. A hope that I can build a new future, one that is authentically mine. If you're going through something similar, know that you are not alone, and it is possible to find your way back to yourself. Thank you for listening to my story. Please subscribe for more content.